So this is the cycle of the temple, and this is the cycle of the gods over there. Now, this is how I can explain what happens to you.
Welcome to the Change My Way of Life podcast. Shree Krsna Guruji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
It's a famous statement that when you are early to bed and early to rise, you'll become healthy, wealthy, and wise. Could you tell us simply why going to bed and getting that early sleep is important?
Yeah, there is another statement also which says the early bird catches the worm. And it is always about the early bird and the night owl. These are two characters which we have grown up with. But it's true. It's important for us to go to sleep early and get up early. This is a statement which has come from ancient times. If we are to explore where it came from, I can say that in olden times there was no electricity. We were running on those small lamps and candles and stuff like that. So naturally, this statement can be very effective in the past. Everybody had to go inside their houses early. That means, say, when it was sundown, light up those small lamps. In at least in India, I have gone through it naturally. See, when I was a kid, we had those small kerosene lamps, small ones, and then the big ones where we can adjust the size of the wick. And yeah, we had even sigris. Sigris are the fireplaces with wood in it. As a kid, I have seen all that. So during those times, naturally, it was important for a person to go to sleep early. And getting up early also was important because then in India, we have to go to the riverside, get the water and stuff like that. And where I grew up, our water supply provided by the corporation, the municipal corporation, used to come at 6 a.m. in the morning. So you have to be ready with all the drums and the pipes and everything. So it was but natural. So you get ready early in the morning and ensure that everything works properly. But this idea about going to bed early is also scientific in nature. Someone asked me this question a few days ago. Guruji, can you explain to me why is it important to go to sleep early and get up early? So now I was talking to my disciples. So naturally, I have to give them an example. And the example that I gave them was where I used to be. Earlier in Bangalore, in a place, there used to be a temple. I mean, there is a temple over there. And the lady who comes to clean my place was the lady who would work in that temple in the night. And what was her job? Her job was very simple. The temple closed the doors at around 10 in the night. And from 10 o'clock till 12, she would be sweeping and cleaning the place up. And somewhere around 12 in the night, she would take the water and clean the whole place up. The gods over there were cleaned by the priests over there. So they were cleaning the gods and they were making that altar very clean. Naturally, during the day, what happens is you apply a lot of this chandan and stuff like that. You put garlands and all that. So late in the night, all those garlands are removed and this chandan and everything is removed. The god is literally, I can say, naked, in the sense it is not having any clothes or anything on. It is just a murti, and the cleaning happens. And this goes on for another 2 hours or so. Then somewhere in the morning, now this lady would complete that job and go home at 2 in the night. So I knew this. And later on, somewhere in the morning, around 3:30 or so, the priest would come with his retinue and they would start decorating the place and so on. And later on, there would be something which is called an early morning puja. They will wash the god first, with holy water, and they will apply all kinds of pastes. There is a bath which happens, and that bath is with those 5 different ingredients. Like they will use ingredients like honey and so on and so forth. So they will clean the gods. So I was telling this disciple of mine that even in a temple, this is what happens. Because the gods and the temple has to be open to the public early in the morning. And then it goes on till 12 in the afternoon. After that, the temple doors will again close. So during the afternoon, like we have a siesta kind of a thing. And then they will again open at around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the evening. It goes on till around 10 maybe. So this is the cycle of the temple. And this is the cycle of the gods over there. Now, this is how I can explain what happens to you. So if you go to sleep at 10, let us say, I'm just saying 10. If you go to sleep at around 9, 10 or 10:30 or so, then it takes the body about 2 hours to remove the dirt. So whatever dirt that we have accumulated, physical, mental, all kinds. I'm not just saying physical, okay? It is all kinds of trash that we have collected from the previous day is getting cleaned out. And then the body requires to, like washing, how I said around 12 or so, they start the washing. So washing and cleaning the entire pathways and the main organs. And around 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you will find that the new cells, do you see there are cells which have generated over the night. Now they are going to start their processes. So it's a new day and everything is new. So that happens. And we say in India, it is important to get up at Brahma Muhurtam. Now, Brahma Muhurtam can be anywhere between 3:30 to 5:30 or 6. It could be between 4 and 6 also. It is not so, fixated as such. So you have to get up during the Brahma Muhurtam and start your daily ablutions, whatever they could be. So this is a process which is followed in the temples as well as in your body. So now I hope you understand that if you don't go to sleep, let us say you go to sleep late at 12 o'clock in the night, means you have gone out somewhere, maybe you've gone for a movie or something, or you're scrolling on your, cell phone till 12 or 1. And it may so happen that you may go to sleep very late. Your entire activity is then reset. We call that cycle in our body circadian cycle. The circadian cycle works within our body. This is what science will say to you. But even in our spiritual world also, we call it a cycle which we normally set early stages of our life. And I will explain to you how this is set also. So I hope I have explained this, why it is important to go to sleep early.
Yes, Guruji. Well, Guruji, thank you so very much for giving us this information today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. If you have enjoyed this presentation and would like to be informed of new presentations, remember to like, share, and subscribe or follow. Thank you.